Alright, so first modification is going to be getting rid of this shift knob and replacing it with this one. And then also we'll install the ashtray, which it'll just pop in. It came in the mail today. So, alright, we got the shift knob installed, looking better already. And we have the ashtray. Here's a part number if anybody needs it. Alright, ashtray is installed. It just pushes down in one little spring clip in the front that holds it in. Yeah, a few more things we're gonna have to update in the interior. This this little piece is broken, and the handbrake's seen better days. Quite a bit of wear there. Also, I think these dash panels, we're gonna have to repaint them. It's kind of, it's like you can see through the coating in some places. And then just some general cleanup to do on the dash. The gauges have there's like some residue. Hopefully that's on the outside. Other than that, interior is in pretty good condition. Don't see too many other flaws. The steering wheel, it's not a bad style. It's just the covers kind of torn there, so we'll have to we'll replace it probably with something similar to three spoke design. Eventually it'll get the TRD wheel once I can find one of those at a good price. So, alright, so we pulled the front sump pan off the Arista motor, and we got a rear sump pan off of a Lexus from the junkyard. Had to drill out the oil drain hole and then tap the threads into it to install the studs. So this is an M8 by 1.25 tap. That lets us put the studs in like so, and then install the turbo oil drain there. You just want to make sure you don't get any shavings in the pan, or if you do, make sure you clean them out. You don't want those floating around in the oil. So next we're going to install the upper pan, install the lower pan, the pickup, baffle, all that. I'm going to use Toyota form in place gasket to make sure everything seals up nicely. Alright, so looking at the underside of the engine here, before you install the gasket maker, make sure you have all of the gasket surface nice and clean and dry. Give you the best possible seal to prevent any oil leaks on the pan. Alright, so next we're going to replace the Coil Pack wires. These plugs are bad about getting brittle just because of all the heat in the valley here, and sometimes the wires get brittle also. But I just got a set of replacement plugs off of Amazon with the little pigtails, so we'll splice those in and be in good shape. Alright, and then so what we're going to use on the pigtails here, we got these little heat shrink connectors that have the solder inside of them. So basically you twist the wires together, slide this over, heat up the middle, it'll solder, and then it'll heat shrink it. Gives you a nice connection. Alright, so we strip the wires back. Make sure to slide on the heat shrink before you twist them together. Twist them together, slide this down where the solder is over the wire, and then you'll heat the middle of it and melt the solder, and also shrink the heat shrink around the wires to seal it off. Just make sure you don't get it too hot where it melts the outside of the heat shrink, burns through it. Yep, that looks good. Okay, we'll do that one more time on this Coil Pack, and then 2 more to go. Alright, so now we're going to buff the paint. As you can tell, it hasn't been very well taken care of, so we're just going to do a quick buff and polish on it. And this is what we ended up with. Turned out pretty good. It does have some pitting, as you can see, so I'll have to repaint it at some point. When I went ahead and polished the entire car just to kind of see the paint, see what we have to work with. Overall, it turned out good gloss. And then I didn't get a video of the interior, but this is the old steering wheel, and then the new one that's going to be temporary for now. So if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.